it up.
Welcome back to Four Morons Talking About Shit You Don't Care About after we review beers poorly. And with that said, today we've got myself.
Hi, myself.
This guy.
I'm Los.
I'm Carl, hostess of the mostest.
I'm RJ.
Jackhammer. Yeah. And
Of
today
the
we're going
Raging
to talk about, we're going to talk about the trend in Aero helmets on the road racing these days, which is it's kind of interesting topic. But before we do that, we need to talk about these beers on this table.
And this is Bikes and Brews, by the way.
Yes, it is Bikes and Brews. Thanks,
Bikes and
Los.
Brews.
Or something
Bikes and
similar.
Brews.
Bikes and Brews. What do you got there?
This is a peach ale, and I can't read the rest of it.
It's
Why?
Korean.
Glasses are right there.
It's Korean. No.
It's Kumiho.
Hold it up for the camera.
It's right there.
What, does it say anywhere on here what it is?
It's on the back.
I bought it because I couldn't read it.
Kumiho.
Kumiho Peach Ale. Okay.
This is from South Korea.
Well, not many North Korean beers make it over here.
Yeah.
I know.
You know, not enough. Not enough. You're right.
They're underrepresented.
Yeah, they really are. That's Braille.
Okay, let's see what this
Is that what that is?
Oh, it is. I thought it was going
It's
to be
inclusive.
colored. I don't know why.
You thought it would actually be peach colored?
Yeah, I thought it would be peach colored.
Whoa,
That's a
orange.
good pour there. Yeah,
so much ASMR.
totally.
Ooh, it's beachy.
Ooh, refreshing.
Peachy.
It
I
smells
feel like
alright.
the sweaty balls women need to be
I'm
starting
gonna-
talking. I can hear the fizzy.
I can read it if you'd like.
Yes, please.
Here we go.
Oh, it smells
Please.
excellent.
Ale brewed with peach juice and artificial flavor. Alcohol
where the
content.
English
I'm not
stopped.
gonna. Yeah, exactly.
I snuck a peek just now,
Did
so
you?
I'll,
Okay.
I'll be last.
Okay,
Or-
no problem. Yeah, this is from South Korea. This is pretty.
It is peachy smelling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's strong.
Strong peach.
It smells excellent.
Like Princess Peach?
I don't know what.
I don't know what that means.
Princess Peach. You don't have kids that play Mario Kart.
Kind of a weird one, huh?
Does yours
Yeah.
have smell-o-vision?
There's a funky taste going on there.
I'm not
Okay.
offended by this. This might be my
really?
favorite so far.
Really?
Wow!
Yeah, I love it how like he goes like this. We go this way.
Everyone
he goes
hates
that way.
it. He loves it.
It's
Yeah, yeah.
weird. It's a weird one.
Okay, alcohol by volume.
Oh, I didn't see this. So I'm going to go with like low, like 4.
4. Okay.
RJ?
5.2.
5.2.
And I saw.
Okay. 4.5.
Hey-o!
You guys are pretty close.
I think.
Price is Right rules. I
Ryan,
win.
yeah, Ryan might
Price
have
is
won.
Right rules.
Right on, right on.
Rice is
Hold on.
Finally.
You say Rice is
No, I
right.
said the price is right.
Price
Racist
is,
fuck.
price is right.
That's all we needed.
Race as fuck. Jesus. Oh my god, that
Yeah.
doesn't offend anybody.
Yeah.
Tasting notes?
Yeah, RJ, start with you.
Ooh, a lot of peach in there.
Well,
It's like Peach Rings improved beer.
maybe that's
I can hardly taste the beer for the peach, to be honest with you.
You what?
You can barely taste the peach
can-
or the alcohol in it.
I can
Can't
smell
taste
it.
the beer,
beer,
for the
sorry.
peach. Yeah, it's really strong peach.
Yeah. I got
That's
a.
probably their plan, though.
I mean,
The peach does come forward.
Tea almost.
Yeah, there's almost a tea flavor. There's something weird going on there.
It's
Oh,
lighter.
Yeah.
It's not very beery.
It's
Peach
not very-
reminds me of Peach Rings, which I happen to love.
peach rings. Are you talking about those gummies?
Yeah, those gummy
Yeah.
peach rings.
you love something?
Oh yeah.
This is amazing.
It does taste like it has like a candy like an artificial candy overtone.
Yeah.
But
This.
but I remember when I tried that like honey beer or whatever that was fucking gross.
Yeah, it didn't taste like honey.
It
at
was
all.
really syrupy and it
Yeah.
had all the shit of beer.
Yeah, this isn't that syrupy. It has a hint of that, but it's not. It does taste kind of. There's an artificial flavor in there that's standing forward.
It's probably,
But it finishes-
peach is probably an artificial peach, and that's probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
But here's a question.
It stays
Is
with
it
you, too.
Cidery?
No.
Not. so
Not
it's still
really.
beer.
No, it was not
Still-
made with peaches.
No, but I mean, is it flavor-wise going more towards a cider or steak?
Only a little bit.
Okay.
Like that doesn't hit me right off the bat. If I sit and think about it, I could say, yeah, I could see that, but not really. I mean, it looks a little unfiltered, and it has that kind of complexity a little bit.
A lot of carbonation? No.
Yeah.
It's still
Yeah.
bubbling.
It's still.
The head's not huge, but it does taste bubbly.
The aftertaste is more like a tea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we're saying.
100%. Like a peach tea.
So
The bus went that way.
Let's finish on that other.
by the way,
I wouldn't have like if I had to order it, I'd order it.
oh,
Which is probably the highest compliment.
It is growing on me a little bit, but that artificial flavor is still kind of holding it back.
It burns off early though.
Yeah, it's not like, oh God, but like, okay, so rating 1 to 10.
6.7.
okay.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Not great. The peach kind of is a bit much, but
I'm at a 7. 7.0.
yeah, I could drink a few of those
Yeah, I could
On the
drink
beach.
a couple
Afternoon
of
beer.
them. Yeah.
on the beach.
But there's other things I'd probably drink. Yeah, if the shirts were off, I'd probably go to
It's a
something
brunch
else.
beer.
Yeah, that's totally a brunch.
100% brunch beer.
Yeah.
No, I guess the inverse of slap and tickle, I would have to give it. What did I give that one?
2.
It was a 2 because there was something worse. Okay, so I'll
Yeah.
give this a 9 with the hope that there's something better.
Wow.
A 9.
Yes.
There you go.
Wow.
History has been made.
History has been made.
Now, granted, that's still on the scale of somebody who doesn't like beer. So it's
True.
not like I'm gonna go out and be like, I'm on my way home. I'm stopping picking up more. of
Yes, you
these.
are.
You probably
Yes, you
are.
are.
Yeah, we
Yes,
all
you
know.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, by the way, it was Ryan's birthday this week, so happy birthday.
Oh yeah, happy birthday, Ryan. Yeah, we're having
Welcome to
a
your 30s.
celebratory drink.
There you
Yes,
go.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Fucker.
33. It's not welcome. Been here for a couple years now.
You're gonna grow hair on your balls in no time.
Oh,
Yeah, you'll get there.
No, he's gonna still shape that up.
grass on the field, play ball.
I don't know how that relates at all
Isn't
to
these?
his prepubescence, but yeah.
When
but
did you go through puberty?
at a ripe age of 11? What are you doing?
Like all of
my
your fellow
gosh.
countrymen?
Oh wait, we
Yeah,
said
absolutely.
we got another non-alcoholic right
All
here.
right, here we go. So we got one of the Athletic Brewing.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna finish this just so you can give me a
Upside
little
Down.
splash.
Really, you want some?
Yes.
It was
Oh,
supposed to,
you're not
supposed
gonna.
to be
You're not gonna like it. He's not gonna like it. I've had
Probably
some
won't
for
like it.
a while, and these are delicious
No, they're not.
and nutritious.
No, they're
You're
not.
definitely
Get
not
that cup to match that can.
That's
No, but it matches perfectly, which is.
Do you
amazing.
bring your own
Is
cup?
anybody else
'Cause
gonna
I've
have
seen
some
this
of
one
I
previously.
do. Yeah. This is my favorite cup.
He doesn't trust
He always
Carl's
gives a try.
dishwasher.
I know. I'm a little bit offended by that.
This is very light, by the way. This is very light. This is not going to taste like
You're selling it so well.
Kumiho. So
Okay, this is the upside down.
Dawn.
Sorry. Golden what?
just a golden ale.
Shower. I mean,
It didn't say ale. It's golden.
It's just golden.
Golden.
Hold on, give me a minute.
Let's save that for
Yes.
Mr. Magoo
after the cut.
specs.
We're gonna let that.
Only 45 calories.
Wow, because that's what's important in a beer.
Athletic Brewing Company.
When I
We are
drink a loaf
pioneering
of
a
bread, I
craft
look
beer
forward to it being
revolution.
healthy.
It doesn't say ale. It just says golden.
Okay, I know. It's really
It's just
throwing
a,
off.
it's just a
It's
golden
an
beer.
amber.
Is it from Golden, Colorado?
No.
pretty light. Look at
I'm
that.
trying to see where this is brewed. It doesn't say. Hold on. Give me a
Milford,
second.
Connecticut.
Did you see that somewhere?
I did.
Yeah, that's right. They're,
Yeah.
it's probably owned by the same people.
Oh, you're
And
right.
San Diego.
And San Diego. Oh, that's kind of
Anheuser
cool.
Busch.
Oh, and they're all about
InBev.
restore local trails.
There
That's
you
kinda-
go. See?
Giving back up to $2 million annually to restore local trails. So that's kind of cool.
cool.
If they can't make something good, at least they could do something good.
Well, and there goes our pitches there. Having athletic.
We're going
beer
for
is the,
sponsors, right? We're
sponsor.
going for sponsors.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I thought so. I thought we were going for sponsors.
You got it.
Yeah,
Definitely.
okay.
You got it.
Really-
Well, I haven't even tried it yet. I know I'm
yeah,
talking
yeah,
so much
yeah,
crap.
yeah.
Now, let me
Watch,
get it.
he's gonna pull a Ryan and be like,
Oh,
It's real light. It's real light.
What is it?
what is that smell?
Upside down.
Probably
It's-
peach
"It's
left
your
over.
peach."
I was saying,
Oh, there's something else going on completely different in that.
You're selling that sponsorship proposal.
It's
Yeah.
bitter.
That's why Bike to
You think it's
Brews
bitter?
is no
It's a lot
longer
more bitter
part
than I
of
was. Oh, hoppy.
Another
Hoppy. It's
hoppy.
all hoppy, yeah.
It's a little bit hoppy.
All right.
Oh, there's more.
Not that stoked about that.
And
It's
Ryan's
kind of
back.
it's hoppy. It's not. It's almost like an IPA.
Was this the one you guys were talking about? Is supposed to be like people who like beer like this?
That's what.
Well, people who like beer like athletic brewing in general, and I have a number.
It
of
tastes like
others.
it doesn't taste like a golden to me. It tastes like an IPA.
Really?
Yeah, I think
I
it's
don't taste that.
the hops are forward for me.
Yeah, but then it kind of drops off for me. I don't know. That's interesting. I thought it was just kind of like a golden ale, but
It says golden, but it doesn't have any other suffix or anything.
That's more peach ale.
It's a little weird.
We're gonna have some
Yeah,
Not
wash
in a good
it-
way.
wash it down
Mix it with
some
your Kool-Aid.
peach.
I'll go back to my
Kumiho.
Kumiho
Kumiho.
Gumiho.
Peach Ale.
Thank you, South Korea.
Okay. So, anyways,
This is the first re-pour you've ever done.
good point.
He has to
I
get
have a
that
good
black
reason.
brewing
I have to
out.
get that swill out of there. All right. So we're gonna talk about
the peach swill is better than the non-alcoholic.
Alcoholic?
alcoholic. I like alcoholic drinks.
He's somewhat of an alcoholic himself.
Helmets.
Helmets, specifically the trend in Aero helmets these days, which are not even just Aero helmets. They're turning into full-on TT helmets.
Pretty
Like the
Yeah, this
point in
is-
the back, the whole thing.
It's their old TT helmet with the visor taken off.
Yeah.
Right.
Pretty much, yeah.
Is it
Pretty
Hero
much.
Arrowhead 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Uno X team, that their Aero helmet 2 years ago.
They just put
Was
a
that
penis
it?
in
it was
CFD.
literally their.
So they're
old-
getting off the TT bike and getting on the road bikes and racing now.
Yeah.
That's basically what it's come down to.
It's taken marginal gains.
To the next. It's kind of getting really
I mean,
ridiculous.
what kind of watts are we talking?
I think the
what,
difference
like
was
5
like
at the
12
most?
watts. Yeah.
Oh, that's significant.
It's significant, but I mean,
You're not, in road racing. The whole point is you're never really going to be solo and isolated where that's going to matter that much.
as the guy who
Sure,
talked
great.
mad shit on the UCI for the sock height ban,
I know.
I wish they would come in and just be like, "Great news, guys! TT helmets for all disciplines. Get them the fuck out of here."
Yeah, especially because I mean, if you have a major pileup, and that's the whole thing about this new. We talked about the UCI rule about people celebrating at the line and everything.
Right.
If you have a pileup and people are hitting the deck, and you got this pointy thing that's
You mean you're wearing a
on
lever?
Yeah, you're wearing a lever that's going to
Impale
torque on
somebody.
your head.
Costume.
Doesn't seem that.
You're gonna need MIPS.
I don't care if you have
long
MIPS.
throw, long
Yeah.
travel MIPS.
Long travel mips.
Somebody call Fox.
We're going to call it the Torkanizer helmets. You know what I mean?
Well,
Can't wait for
they
Specialized to come up with a way to patent that.
They still have to pass through safety standards.
Yeah, but that's like an impact, but that
Yeah,
doesn't.
but-
It's not talking about like people hitting their body going one way and their head twisting another way.
direction.
Yeah, the MIPS, the rotational impact test, I don't believe is even a part of.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's not a part of it. And the other thing is the safety tests that they have to go through are the same thing that you would have your commuter helmet pass.
True.
Yeah.
Right.
Your commuter helmet is probably not going to be crashed at 35 miles an hour.
Right.
So
Not much
in a
stronger
certain
than
way, it's kind of stupid that the same helmet standard is used on both when
That's
it's
a really
two
good point.
very different applications.
Yeah, it's a very good point. I mean, just and do they? I mean, they don't do that in motorsports, do they?
Well, in motorsports, you have
Yeah.
various levels of safety standards. So, for
Mhm.
instance, like there was a big shakeup in open wheel auto racing when the FIA introduced a standard called 8860 because it required the helmets all be made of carbon and pass a really, I guess I'd just call it rigorous test where
Mhm.
they had to hit a steel 2-inch ball at 90 miles an hour twice
Oh wow.
and not be compromised.
Oh.
And then that kind of became standardized. And then a friend of mine actually contacted me a couple days ago and was sharing with me that he screwed up his first race of the season in Australia next week. He bought the helmet with the wrong standard because there's a higher one than that now, which is the
They do have a pretty high standard.
which is now the
good.
advanced ballistic protection.
I mean,
Yeah.
damn.
that was the thing. Is like I used to take photos and everything of like BMX legend Dave Mira,
Yeah.
and he wore a motorcycle helmet.
Mhm.
You know, because he was so concerned about it. And I mean, the standards are higher, and I agree that there needs to be a. I mean, I guess commuter versus racing helmet, that the standard should be high enough where it covers everybody. It's better to be overly safe than, and it's not like race helmets are so cumbersome and everything you wouldn't want to wear it for commuting. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like the.
No, when I hop on a bike, I use the same helmet regardless of what I'm doing, unless it's far. I mean, I'm not going to throw an Aero road helmet on to ride a cruiser bike, but like for the most part, I mean, I don't have a problem using like an all-round road helmet on a mountain bike ride.
Which seems kind of weird to me these days because I mean 15 years ago it was more about ventilation and everything. So it was the opposite direction of Aero. It was pulling air in and channeling it over your head to keep you cool.
Yeah.
For some reason that's gone out the window. Maybe we'll revisit it when it gets hot.
Yes.
You know,
I
because
think it cycles dependent upon also, hilly mountain stages, they're going to use the ventilation.
Sure, that's true. That makes sense.
So it's that aspect.
Yeah, I mean, which you probably don't even need the ventilation as much when you're climbing because.
No, you'd be amazed at how much those things you can roast.
Yeah.
No, I guess that's true.
And the other thing I've noticed over the years with road helmets is there has been a big improvement, and I think it's probably from improving their understanding of aerodynamics, of the ventilation of some of the more closed-off helmets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen that too.
I'll wear an Aero road helmet on pretty much all my road rides, even if I'm going climbing, because it doesn't ventilate bad.
Right.
And that said, before
Channeling air and everything.
Yep.
yeah,
Absolutely.
before I would absolutely not want to wear an Aero road helmet, or it was just a sweat box by the time you went to climb.
Sure. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
that was almost a productive conversation. Look
Well,
at this.
was.
the one perk of Wout's helmet is
It's ugly.
it's aside from that.
There's
it's,
more room for sponsors.
There you go.
There you
Red
go.
Bull
Red Bull
probably-
is big on
Red Bull's
there.
probably paying him extra bank to wear that.
Can I bring up one other point though?
Pick
That's
'em
kind
out.
of
Yes,
irritating?
please.
Perfect. All of the Red Bull helmets, I feel like they used to mean something. And now it's really difficult for me to actually identify the Red Bull athletes in road cycling because you have all of the Red Bull Bora Hansgrohe team in Red Bull helmets.
Yeah.
Then you have Tom Pidcock in a Red Bull helmet.
Right.
And then you have
Van Aert.
and you have Wout and
Wout.
there's
one other guy.
There's one other who's
No, actually,
obviously
I think he was
very
on
important.
Bora, so he's
Oh, it was
So he's covered there twice.
yeah, the ski
Double Red Bull.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
then
it's-
there's a couple of women too.
yes. So it makes it really difficult to spot any sort of Red Bull specialness anymore.
True. It's almost like it's the standard.
Yeah.
It's getting there. Yeah.
Okay,
And then,
Red Bull, do
wasn't
something
there
about
another
it.
team that
Yeah.
just announced a Red Bull sponsorship?
I don't
Yeah, but it's just on the bike for the wind tunnel. Tudor with BMC.
Oh, Tudor, yeah. But
BMC does stuff with the wind tunnel, so it's only on the bikes. It's not
I
a
see.
team.
Well,
There you go.
yeah.
Well, anyways, I hope. Well, I don't know. The TT helmets they should curve that. I think they should have at least the shape of a helmet to kind of, for aesthetics and for
I feel like
safety
they
and
could
everything.
improve the safety by having a similar rule they have to like the tube sections on the bike. We have like the 3-to-1 rule became the 8-to-1 rule. Now we see head tubes getting longer.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you go ahead and say, listen, your helmet has to fit within a certain aspect ratio.
Right.
It can't be past a certain length if its width is, a given amount.
I like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
Then-
for a certain size box or something.
Yeah, and
Yeah, but if they didn't outlaw that Giro TT monstrosity, they ain't doing score.
Yeah.
it doesn't
Dark helmet, if that was fine, nothing else.
Well, I'm hoping it's always like a delay to what people push because in the past it's always like somebody's got to push it and then it's a response with a rule.
Yes.
So I don't know if we've seen the rule because it's never been pushed to the point where guys are actually wearing pointed TT helmets. Aero helmets is one thing, but when you have a tail coming off this much,
when you have a fairing off the
yeah,
front
on the
of your
front,
head.
it's now I think that you say I'm assuming you're going to step in. So we'll
Because
see.
I saw the Arrowhead 2 in person at Sea Otter last year,
Mm-hmm.
and I remember not really knowing what to expect when you look underneath it and it's like, okay, well, it's got to look like a helmet. It's got to be secured to your head somehow. And it's just weird because you see like the helmet inside, and then after that, it just keeps going forward and keeps going
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, and didn't they ban a certain helmet about 2 weeks ago because of the visor? And so
So they just took the visor off, the cast TT.
Cast.
Cast
Yeah.
had
It
a,
was the visor.
yeah,
but it wasn't.
because there
But
was
it
just
wasn't
a little
illegal
plastic
last
strip.
year. Right.
Yeah, so there was
The
a
visor
plastic
part.
strip that when the head is down, it just trips air. So they outlawed that because they said, well, there's nothing necessary to the design of the helmet. This is just an Aero device.
Right.
And it was they
Even
had
though the entire freaking bike is an Aero device. For
That's so
Yeah.
stupid.
and then the other helmet that wound up getting banned, and it was kind of retroactive, was the Specialized TT5. They
with
Oh, the one with the-
yeah, it
sonic-
comes with a balaclava,
The sock.
Yeah.
and they banned the balaclava.
Yeah.
I don't know why they did that. I still don't understand that one.
Because it smoothed the air over here.
No, I understand the aerodynamics part, but why did the UCI get rid of it?
Simone
Is it just is it an
the air
aesthetic
right
decision? An aesthetic decision to get rid of the Aero looking thing because it just makes helmets look gross, or
Well,
I don't know.
My helmet was ugly, and then Jiro said, "Hold my beer."
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, and that was banned for the same reason as that cask visor was, because the UCI just said, well, this doesn't perform any necessary function. This is just an aero device. Out of
Right.
here.
Yeah, they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Anyways, with that said, let's wrap this one up. I think we beat the horse to the dead, you know.
To the dead.
To the dead. Yeah, that's the way the saying goes. And with that, we're out of here. Oh, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you see, and even if you don't like what you see, you know, like
Yeah, and by the way, if you want us to rate any beers, let us know.
yeah, like
in the
write
comments,
us
and
some.
Drop a comment.
Someone watch this, god damn it.
And
You don't even need to like or comment. Just give us a crumb of a view.
yeah,
Anything.
and yeah, if you want us to rate a beer, we'll do it.
Because we're having a tough time getting sponsors. I don't know why.
Yeah.
We're spending. What'd you get these in the 99-cent store?
No, I got them at H Mart.
Oh, H Mart.
Yeah. H Mart.
Okay. With that said, we are definitely out of here.
Yes.
Out.
Kumiho.
Kumiho.